So welcome back folks, this is Shardul Gavande from Ace Knowledge, and as we have seen in the last video, we have in the playlist .java we have put the extras or put the values through of the JSON file and passed it to full screen demo activity.class. So after we have put it by intent.put extra, we need to also get that intent. So we will get it over here in the full screen. We'll first declare a string variable as abc and we'll keep it as null. Okay, and now we'll get that particular intent over here. We'll say intent equal to get intent, in order to get that intent which we have put in playlist.java. So we'll get what values have we put. We have video and abc. Okay, so we'll get video id equal to intent dot get string extra, and into double quotes value of string is video. Same goes for abc equal to intent dot get string extras, into double quotes we have abc semicolon. Okay, so now we have done with getting the intent. So this value which is nothing but your video, or you can say your video id, okay, which comes from this video. We are putting a video on click of item click. We have specified over here string video v object dot get video id. So your video id will be stored in video. Okay, so we need to pass this video id over here. See, player dot queue video will pass this video id over here, so that the video is been played with the help of fetching this particular video id. Now everything is done with this part. Now we will go to main activity. So here in the layout file I have created activity card view where Android and Xamarin are the playlist. Okay, so to implement this card view in your Gradle, you need to have this library, which is android.com support.cardview 25 and above version, and also if you're using a recycler view, that is recycler, and also this support design 25 and above version. So these two libraries you need to have it in your Gradle file in order to implement this Android support version 7 widget.cardview. So on click of this card view, this first and second card view, we need to call our playlist. So on clicking of this Android, we need to get the Android playlist. So we have a method as on click one. So we need to write the code for that method in our main activity, which is nothing but our on click activity. So we'll write it here as, we'll say override. I've by mistakenly deleted the by default code which comes on create. So we'll write it again. Say bundle saved instance state. And what do we have after that? Okay, super dot on create saved instance state, and we have to set the content view. Set, oh, why it is taking the wrong path. Set content view, and we have our dot layout, we have our activity underscore main. Okay, so we are done with giving the reference, and now it's time to code for a button click event on card view. So public void, we have a button as click one, give it as view v view equal to, in bracket will have intent I equal to new intent. We'll say our main activity, it should go from this main activity to playlist dot class. Okay, so for that we need to put some extras. So we'll say I dot put extras. We'll create a value abc, and for that value we have Android. Okay, and we'll say start activity I. Same goes for activity card layout second, which is Xamarin. Just copy and paste and rename the method name, and we'll say here as Xamarin. So which is nothing from here. Okay, we are coming Android and Xamarin from here. So here is our main activity completed. And now well, in the video part, I guess we are left with some title and description to be added. Okay, so I guess let's add it over here. Some public, let's say string, is it the same? I guess, let me check. Video title. So here we need to get some video details, so we'll say as video string. Then we need to get first video title, all the three details, comma, string. Then video will get thumbnail, comma, and string video ID. Okay, and in that we'll call super method, and this dot say video title into bracket semi equal to video title. Okay, same goes for video thumbnail equal to video thumbnail, and this dot, it will point to those particular values equal to video ID. Fine. And now we have some more data to be written. Will public video for video, say bracket open close, and in that we'll pass super if in case required, and we'll say override public string to string, the bracket will return some values which are say video title, those three values you can say as video title, then we have your video, will put equal to, then we have video title again, we'll say plus double quotes comma video thumbnail equal to again plus we have video thumbnail, then again plus double quotes comma video ID. So all these values will be passed in a string equal to plus video ID plus and double quotes box bracket semicolon. Okay, so this is how some more code for passing the values into a string format. And here, as we have seen, we have passed the value intent.put extra abc and Android. So we need to obviously get this value of abc over here in the playlist, right? So we'll say here in the playlist we have declared abc equal to null, which is fine. And in the list video, well, in the list let's first get this intent over here as abc equal to get intent, we'll say dot get extras, and also we'll say get abc, value of abc from main activity. Okay, and it is showing error required java.lang.string. If I mention it over abc equal to null, intent.get extras dot get abc, we need to convert it to string, so it is saying as dot to string. Okay, also we have not called async task, so let's call async task here simultaneously. Async dot execute. Okay, and we have not binded a list view, not created a list view adapter, so list video dot set adapter, video adapter. Okay, yeah, so for this particular adapter, where is it? On item click listener, on item clicks, yeah, for this particular adapter, list view adapter, we have not created a video adapter, so we need to just mention it out. And I think so. Are we done with everything? On click listener, where is the on click listener for list view? List view video dot, we have not set on click listener also, I guess. List view dot set on click listener, we'll pass this. So what's the error over here? It is showing as cast parameters. Okay, we have list video dot set on, it is on item. Okay, it is on item click listener, it is on item click listener, that is the reason it was showing here. Yeah, so it was on item click listener, some mistake from my side. Okay, so it's okay, fine, we are humans, mistakes are tend to be happened by humans. So okay, so are we done with everything? Videos, let us check again. Async task, do in background. In our main we have video, we have updated, we have passed video. Okay, from our main activity we have and we have we called yeah, android on click equal to click 1 and click 2. Okay, fine, so let us just check and run this particular application in our Android app. So we for running of YouTube videos, we need to have an external emulator. So before running, let us first create a back button navigation, so we would understand the flow very easily. So here in the playlist activity, let us create a back button over here, a method. So we'll say @override public boolean, let's create on key down, into bracket we have as int, we'll say key code, comma key event, we'll have event over here, it will not come comma. Okay, open curly braces and close, we'll say if condition, if key code equal to key event dot key code back, we have various codes, so we'll say as key code back, where it is key code back, and open and close curly braces, in that we'll say on back press, we'll create a method on back press. Okay, so here it is showing error, missing return statement, so missing return statement, so let's add a return statement, say return super dot on key down into bracket key code comma event. Okay, so now we'll create a method as public void on back pressed method with the open and close curly braces. In that we'll have intent to navigate, we'll say as my intent equal to new intent, and we'll navigate from playlist.this to this playlist.this to our main activity dot class. Okay, and again with my intent dot will set flags as intent dot extra intent dot flag. We'll say clear the task. We'll say clear top. We'll not say the task. We'll say clear top. This will clear your. Let me comment it over here. This will clear your back stack. Okay. The next is, and the next line is start activity with my intent, and we'll say finish, and the last statement is return. Okay, so this is how our back button navigation in order to come back. So same goes for, we'll copy this particular statement for full screen demo also, as we want to come from a full screen activity back to a playlist activity. Okay, so where is the on create method ending over here? So we'll paste it over here and say as full screen, we'll say full screen demo activity to playlist activity, as we have to come back to the playlist activity. We'll say playlist. Okay, so now let's run our program. It will not run on emulator. We need to down external emulator, because this Android Studio emulator doesn't have a YouTube application, so we need to download external emulator and we'll run over there. Okay, so let's run it over there. So here I have installed this application in my Android device. So let us check it over here on the Visor, through Visor application. So let's get into our application. This is actually, this emulator is working slow. So here is the application Ace Knowledge, and we can view the first layout over here as a card view, which consists of Android and Xamarin. On clicking on this Android playlist will be viewed. So let's click on it, and it's now loading data, playlist, Android playlist. So yes, you can see it over here, Android playlist over here. So before the thumbnails occur, you can see our logo Ace Knowledge, logo of our channel Ace Knowledge appears over here before the thumbnails are loaded. Okay, so this is what I was talking about at the very start, that through this image loader, from this image loader activity over here, r.drawable.ace, it will load our what you can say, our logo before the thumbnails have been loaded. So now the thumbnails, I guess they are loaded. Yes, you can see slowly they have been loaded depending on the connectivity of the internet. So now let's play a video, the very first video of what is Android. So this video has been played. This is our YouTube video player. Okay, so on clicking on this, our video will start playing.
Hello folks, welcome to Ace Knowledge. Today we are going to talk on a very
So you can see the video has been played.
famous technology called Android. So what is Android? Android is basically a mobile operating system which was founded in 2003.
So we'll stop the video and we'll go back. We'll see whether our back button has been working or not. Oops, what this happened? Let's cancel this. Let's go back over here. So on clicking on back, you can see it says unfortunately Ace Knowledge has stopped. Oh, why this happened? So we'll see in the code. I think so in the full screen. Where is the, okay, this is the full screen code. In that, I think so we don't need to set all these things. So let's just check it out, this particular thing. We have not called this ABC. Yeah, that is the reason. It is because we need to tell this activity where it should go. It should go to playlist, right? It will go to playlist, but what data it should carry to playlist? It should carry all the videos regarding that particular playlist, which is Android. So it is coming through this ABC. So we have to pass it over here. It say as intent, my intent dot put extras double quotes ABC comma ABC. So I think we just need only this line. So let's check it again and rerun it. So let me again rerun the application on my mobile phone. So here I run, you can see it over here in Android monitor. I think that is because it was not getting what data it should be displayed on the playlist view. It is navigating, but what the data it was not been displayed. So I think it was the intent issue. So installing APK, let's check in our application. And it is running. It has been launched, and here it opens. So again, let's get into Android. Clicking on Android, we get our list of videos over here in list view. Let's now take some other video. Let's play it over here in Android player. You can see the video has been played. Okay, so video is playing. Now let's go get back. Let's see where we are redirecting. So on click of back button over here, so let me click it from my phone because I'm not able to click because this because this size is too small. So let me click from my phone. So I've clicked a back button from my phone, and yes, it has been redirected to a playlist, right? So it was, I think so, this issue because we were navigating to playlist, but it was not getting the data as which data it should show on a playlist activity. So it was the put extra intent because the playlist data which has been passed is through this ABC, right? So you can see again back to a list view, and from here back again to our main activity. We will be redirected to main activity. Yes, you can see we are redirected to main activity. So this is how we can fetch YouTube videos in our Android application. So thank you very much, and that's it. And please do not forget to subscribe.